I put 6 teaspoons of yeast.
6 teaspoons of yeast first in the cup.
And then 13.5 sugar. I just did 3, so 4, 5, 6.
And up to... Okay. Perfect.
12, 13, 13.5. En Niklas.
Flour, we need to weigh 1.5 kilo flour. And meanwhile we prepare around 900 milliliters of water at around 110 degrees Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
And now we're going to put
4.5 teaspoons salt.
from the sugar and yeast we weighed earlier. We put it all in the big bowl like that, and then we weigh 360 ml of water at around 110 degrees Fahrenheit. This is 116. It should be more or less dry because the temperature is falling. So let's do that. 360 ml of water in the bowl here. We need to leave this for 5 minutes without touching it, and then we'll leave for additional 15 minutes after we have stirred in the yeast. We left this to rest for 5 minutes. We just whisk in the yeast and then leave it for another 15 minutes like that. Added the yeast water after 15 minutes in the flour that we weighed, and now the yeast water we weighed was 900 ml total. 360 went into the yeast, and then the rest we've got here in this cup, and we'll keep adding until we have a firm soft dough ball. It should look something like this. There you go. Now we need to put a drop of vegetable oil in a bowl, like that, and then and cover the whole dough ball around with vegetable oil, just a tiny bit. We can turn it now the other way. Yeah. Make sure it's fully covered with oil. Not too much though, because then it will be difficult to shape, but about like that. And now we cover with cling film and a wet, damp cloth. And we wait for 1 hour. We'll see you in a bit. After the 1 hour of rising, we made small balls. Each ball was 150 gram. And then we just 120 gram, excuse my mistake. And then we just made it into a ball, and then pierced through a hole in the middle of the bowl, and then we made it into the shape of this. Now we put it under a damp cloth, and then we're waiting for 10 minutes and then we'll go to the start boiling them. Decorations. I'm going to put them in the oven for 20 minutes at 220 degrees Celsius and leave them until golden brown. That's how they come out of the oven. Amazing.